Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome to another playful practice. Today we are focusing on twists. It'll be quite a strong, fluid, and dynamic practice. So I really hope you enjoy. Please remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell if you have not already. And then when you're ready to start, let's get right into it. So we will start today in a kneeling position, Virasana. You can make your way into a seat, pulling your thighs together, rest your hands on your femur bones. And then press your hips into your heels, gently pulling the tailbone in as you find a sense of length through your spine. So feel your back body grow tall, your posture open up. Your energies start to become receptive and tuned in. Let's close the eyes down. And just take a moment to check in with your body, your physical self, your energetic and emotional self. When you've finished your last round, you can gently open up the eyes. Let's come straight onto the hands and the knees, come into a tabletop position, and then start to find circular movements here. Spread into fingers. We will warm up the wrists here a little bit. You can change the directions of the circles and see if you can continue to find a nice steady cadence to your breath, allowing this slow and spacious breath to guide you through the whole practice. All right, let's bring the fingers to face the knees now. Ground the heel of the hand into the floor. Take a breath in, push the wrists into the earth as you thread the heart forwards in a cow pose. On the out breath, we round the spine, contract, plug into the palms as you lift up through the back of your heart space. And again, inhale, lower the belly, lift the chest space. Exhale, round the spine. And again, lower the belly, lift the heart space, shoulders peel back. Exhale, we round and curl the body in. Let's go for one more, really opening up the wrists, spine, front line of body. Exhale, we round the spine. With that out breath, fingers face forwards, keeping the toes tucked, sit your hips back in space. Push into the paddings of your hands and round forwards, cat spine, and then melt the hips all the way forwards and down. Up dog variation with the knees grounded, reach the shoulders back, inhale. And then on the out breath, melt the hips back towards the heels in that same position. We continue for a couple rounds, slowly, take your time, don't rush it. Roll forwards and open up your physical and energetic heart center. Exhale, hips to heels, take it back. See if you can move with breath now. Inhale, we roll forwards, begin to feel the energy start to circulate into the heart space, spine. Exhale, take it back. And again, inhale, roll forwards. Feel the activity, the aliveness in the fingers, the arms, the wrists. Exhale, hips to heels, take it back. Inhale, round forwards, we hold and linger for a moment, firm into the glutes, open up the heart space to the front of your space. Micro bend your elbows, now lower your chest to the ground. A couple rounds of cobras, lift your chest as we open up, and then exhale, soften to the ground. Let's energize the legs as we open up the front of the body, inhale, and exhale, soften down. And again, ripple the heart through. Exhale, we soften to the earth. Push into the paddings of your hands. And then glide your bum all the way back in space. We will slowly rise up onto our knees. Plug the knees into the ground as you reach the arms tall. Pull the frontal rib cage in so you're really knitting in your rib cage. And then we take a cactus twist to the right side. So reach the right elbow back, left elbow forwards. See if you can keep your hip points facing forwards. Breathe. Inhale, arms rise back up. Take a twist to the other side. Working into a bit of shoulder mobility. Inhale, again, we reach up. Once again, take a twist to the right. Inhale, arms rise. Take a twist to your left. Inhale, center, find length. Engage the bum a bit. And then we take a twist with straight arms to the right side. So reach the right arm behind you, slowly begin to lean back a little bit. You can keep your toes tucked here for support, starting to feel the activity in the quads. Take a breath. Inhale, arms rise back up, find your midpoint, and then we take a twist to the other side. Start to lean back with awareness. Take it as slow as you need. Hold for one more breath. Inhale, arms rise, find length in your midpoint, and then softly lower your hands down to the ground in front of you. Tucking toes, we lift the hips back, downward facing dog. Spreading into toes and fingers. Begin to walk it out, taking a few leisurely steps, finding some length through hamstrings, calves, spine and shoulders. And then on your next in-breath, you can push into the hands as much as you can. Start to lift the heels off the floor and roll forward slowly into a plank position. We'll meet in a hanging cobra. So push into the paddings of your hands, reach your chest through, peel the shoulders onto the back body. Begin to bend your knees and slowly glide your bum back in a downward facing dog. We'll continue, nice, slow and spacious rhythm, roll forwards. Hanging cobra, opening up front line of body, peeling the shoulders back a lot. And then bend your knees, rolling it back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing. Again, we roll forwards with awareness, with control. You can always keep your knees grounded here if you need. Reaching up, starting to feel a little bit more space in the heart space. Take it back, downward facing. And again, inhale. Exhale, lower the hips. Open yourself up, lifting up through the chest. And then rolling the hips back, downward facing dog. On your next in-breath, stretch your right toes back, find a three-legged dog, and then bend into your leg a lot. Draw your foot towards your bum. Listening carefully, start to lift your left heel off the floor. Coming high onto the ball of your left foot, start to lean your right foot over to the left side of your space. Continue to push away from the floor through the hands. Take a breath. Slowly pull the knee towards your right elbow and then protract your shoulders as much as you can. Nice and strong and controlled. Hold here. And then softly land outside of your right foot in a lizard lunge. Nice, guys. Hands to the floor. You can begin to shift forwards and backwards. We will land the left knee down to the floor. Start to pull the left back heel towards your bum, maybe finding a bind to increase that stretch. Okay, we're coming into a nice twist here. So continue to peel the right shoulder to the back, taking a breath. All right, nice. Land both hands down to the floor. Listening carefully, you're gonna push away from the floor through the hands, sweep the right toes towards the left side of your space, and then reach your left arm to the sky. So we're in kind of like a side plank variation, but try to spiral your chest towards the ceiling. So a little bit more challenging. Push away from the ground, lift the hips, and find a moment of exploration of space. Lower the left hand down to the ground, pull the right knee to the left elbow, right knee to left elbow, hold. Step the foot back, downward facing dog. Other side, left toes sweep back. Bend into the leg, and then start to lift your right heel off the floor as the left toes lean over to the right side of your space. Coming as high onto the ball of the right foot as you can. Begin to pull the left knee to left elbow around the spine. Hollow out through armpits, hold. Land it softly outside of your left hand in your lizard lunge. Using the ball of the back foot to find a soft rock forwards and backwards. If you can keep the back leg straight, let's go for that. All right, land the right knee down to the floor and then take a bind if you took it on the first side. Spiral your left shoulder towards the back of your space and then notice what your breath is doing right now. Can you just find a nice slow and steady rhythm? Okay, release when you're ready. Plug the left hand into the ground. Push away from the floor, left foot steps over to the right side of your space, reaching right arm to sky. Plug into the feet as much as you can and start to open up your heart space to the sky. One more breath here. Beautiful. Land your right hand down to the floor. Now pull the left knee to the right elbow. Holds. Push away from the floor. Downward facing dog. We step both feet back. Lovely, guys. Let's get into our flow. Stretch your right toes back. Find your three-legged dog. Bend into the leg once again. Lifting left heel off the floor. Lean over to left side of space. Take a breath. Pull the right knee to the right elbow, round through the upper spine as much as you can. Lizard lunge, land outside of your right hand. Drive the hips and heart through, breathe in. With the out breath, reach the right fingers to the back of your space. Take a breath in, and then as you breathe out, long pyramid pose variation, bowing forwards and down, start to lift your left heel off the floor. Inhale, once again, we take the fingers, the arm back. Exhale, long pyramid pose. Last time, take the fingers back, reach for your heel, and then exhale, long pyramid pose. With that out breath, take a wide-legged fold towards the side of your space. Just a transition, travel towards the back of your mat, low lunge. Drive the hips forwards, heart forwards, inhale. With the out breath, find a long pyramid pose. Continue to lift that right heel off the earth. It's a ripple-like action once again. Find your lunge on the in-breath. And then on your out-breath, take your long pyramid pose. All right, listening carefully. We'll come into a twisted pyramid now. Right fingers to the mat, stretch your left fingers to the sky. Try to plug into the left heel as much as you can. And breathe and smile. All right, rebend into the left leg, plug the right hand into the floor. We'll find a side plank now. So any side plank that allows you to feel supported. You're welcome to stack the ankles, maybe lift your knee a little bit higher and grab onto the knee with the left hand. Take a breath. With that out breath, land the left hand to the floor. Low lunge, you can softly land, guide your heart forwards. Exhale, Prasarita, wide-legged fold. Just a transition, travel to the front of your space, low lunge, reach through the chest space, and we will repeat what we have just done. So take a long pyramid pose on the out breath, feeling into space through backs of legs. Ripple the heart through, lunge once again. Exhale, long pyramid pose. Fire up your quads. And then find your twist, stretching the right fingers towards the sky. All right, take a moment to breathe here, feeling into the lateral lines of your legs, backs of legs. Rebend into the right leg, plug the left hand into the floor. Find a side plank once again. Bring the knee a little bit higher, maybe this time push away from the left wrist as much as you can. If you have full Vashisthasana and you're ready to go there, you're welcome to find a bind here with the peace fingers around the right toe. Take a breath. I know it's super strong. All right, wherever you are, nice and slowly, right hand meets the floor, pull the right knee to the left elbow, crossing over the body, find your fallen star shape. Reach the left fingers long, feel the energy through the left arm and into the chest. Land your bum down to find a seat. Drop your left knee to the floor, we face the right leg, let's lift the chest space. And then exhale, fold the body forwards over the right leg. Maybe grabbing onto the ankle bone, anywhere on the leg. Find a moment of softness. Begin to make your way back up into a seat. And then plug the right hand into the floor. We'll meet in a three-legged dog. So take your time, reach the right toes into the sky behind you. Open up your right toes, big toe, second toe pulls over the left heel. Press the left heel closer to the floor as you open up the hamstrings and calf muscle a little bit more. Taking a moment. With your feet as they are, start to roll forwards to a plank pose. And then slowly make your way into a hanging cobra. Reach through your chest. Really pull the shoulders back a lot. Start to feel into that. Drop the knees down to the floor and glide your bum all the way back. Lovely, guys. Start to roll all the way up into a position on your knees. Tuck your toes. Inhale, arms rise. Relax the breath, relax your face. Take a twist to the right side. All right, once again, we are going to start to lean back. So you want to have a nice straight and neutral spine as you start to fire up the quads and your core leaning back. Hold for 3, for 2, and for 1. Nice, guys. Arms rise, take a twist to the other side. Same thing, lean back. Find your edge. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, arms rise, find your midpoint. And then once again, take a twist to the right side. You might drop your right hand to your right heel, finding a twisted camel variation now. So a more passive stretch. Start to find a little bit more space and range as you reach the left arm towards the back of your space. Inhale, let's come back up on the in-breath, and then you can take a twist to the other side, dropping left hand to left heel. Open yourself up to the front of your space, firm around your glutes. Beautiful. Start to lower your bum down towards your heels. We take a legged fold at the back of your space. Push energetically into your feet and then lift your chest. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, high mountain pose. We rise. Feel everything lengthen. Find a bit more space. Open your chest. Let's cactus and open everything up. On the out breath, melt the body to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, lifting up through the chest. Bend your knees, make your way forwards to a high plank position. Push away from the floor energetically through the hands, and then slowly make your way into a Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog, opening everything up. Roll the hips back, downward facing dog. Now stretch your left toes back, find your three-legged. Bending into leg a lot, start to lift the right heel off the floor. Once again, starting to lean over to the right side with the left foot. Hold. Pull the knee to your left elbow, protracting shoulders as much as possible. Nice, guys. Lizard lunge, softly with ease if possible, landing outside of the left hand. All right, stretch your left fingers towards the back of your space. And then exhale, nice and fluid. Take a bow over the left shin bone. Inhale, take it back. Nice slow rhythm. Take it forwards, long pyramid pose. Moving with breath. Inhale, take the fingers back. Exhale, long pyramid pose. With that out breath, take your wide-legged fold, just a transition, traveling towards the back of your space in a lunge. Drive the chest and the hips forwards. We breathe in. On the out breath, take your long pyramid pose, waving over right shin bone. Feel the activity and the flexibility through both legs. Inhale, rock forwards to your lunge. Exhale, long pyramid pose. Plug into the right heel a lot and then find a twist. Reach the right fingers to sky. Take a breath. Opening up lateral lines of legs, shoulders, chest space. All right, let's make our way into our side plank pose. Continue to lift those hips. Maybe grabbing onto the right knee with the right hand. Try to lift your bottom hip up as high as you can. All right, when you're ready, we'll find a low lunge, still facing the back of our space. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, press a wide-legged shape towards the side of your space. We continue to travel to the front. Meet your left foot. Take a breath in. With the out breath, long pyramid pose. Lift the right heel off the earth a lot. Ripple the body through to your lunge. Guide your heart open. Exhale, long pyramid pose. Find your twist now. Stretch your left fingers to the sky. You can always bend into this left leg as much as you need, yeah? Hold. Let's firm around the bum. And then bend into your left leg. If you took Vashi on the other side, you're welcome to find a bind with your peace fingers around your left big toe. Maybe finding that full extension. All right, wherever you are, let's lift the hips. Smile, it's not so serious. Take one more breath. On that out breath, nice and slowly, your left hand meets the floor. I know it's strong. Pull the knee to the right elbow, crossing right over the body. Find your fallen star shape. Lift the hips, lift the heart space. Open yourself up for a moment. And then lightly land your hips to the floor. Your right knee stays bent, your left leg is straight. Lift the chest. Exhale, fold the body forwards over the left leg. Melt your heart space closer towards your thigh bone. All right, nice guys. Begin to make your way back up. Plug your left hand into the ground and your back foot. Let's lift. Right hand meets the floor. Sweep the left toes towards the back of your space. Three-legged dog. Opening up left toes. Big toe, second toe over the right heel. Let's first move into our calf stretch. So drive the chest space towards your thigh bones as you peel the right heel closer to the floor. Let's lift the right heel off the floor. Now roll forwards, plank into your hanging cobra variation. Reach the shoulders back. Let's open up a little bit more. Drop your knees to the ground. Glide your bum back in space. And then we roll all the way up onto the knees, keeping the toes tucked. Reach the fingers long. Find a sense of space through the lateral lines of body before finding a twist to the right side. All right, we're going to lean back now. So maybe you'll come a little bit lower this time, really finding your edge, finding a bit of fire and challenge here. Hold for 3, for 2, and for 1. Nice, arms rise, lengthen. Take a twist to the other side. Same thing, let's lean back. 3, 2, 1. Arms rise, knit your rib cage in. Take a twist to the right side. And then drop the right hand to the right heel. Find a bit more space here as you really open up your torso, chest space towards the space in front of you. Take a moment to explore. Exploring your own range, your own body, and your own energy today, right now. Let's make our way back up on the in-breath and take your twist to the other side. Dropping left hand to heel, open up. Beautiful. On the out breath, with awareness and control, reach both arms up to sky, taking an inhale. And then with the out breath, lower your fingers to the floor. Exhale, fold forwards over both legs. Lower your palms down to the floor in front of you. Let's come into a round of crow if you're feeling for that. Squeeze your heels towards your bum if you're here with me. Find your drishti, your point of focus. Look forwards. Generally, where your gaze is, your body will follow. One more breath. Okay, beautiful guys. Nice and slowly, let's land the feet down to the floor. Come into a malasana squat. Beautiful work. Guide the hands to the heart space. Lengthen the spine a little bit and take a relaxed breath. In through the nose. You can let it go through the mouth. With that out breath, lower the hands to the floor. Find a forward fold. And then lift your chest as you plug into the feet, halfway lift. With the out breath, make your way forwards into a downward facing dog. Bring your big toes to touch. Plug into the feet, into the hands. And then lift your heels off the floor. Find a crouching dog. Bend your knees. You can step, jump, or walk to the front. Come into a halfway lift. Exhale, fold the body forwards. Bend your knees generously and then come all the way down to find a seated position. Plugging feet into ground, start to roll the spine all the way down to the floor. Dropping your head to the earth. Stretch your left leg long and pull the right knee into the heart space. Relax your face, interlace your hands, and guide your right thigh closer into the chest. Take a soft breath, and then find a twist. Guide your knee over to the left side of your space. Melt your right shoulder down. Begin to really loosen up and relax. And then with your out breath, guide the knee back in, give it a squeeze. Take it forwards to meet your other leg, pull the left knee in. Take a breath in. Exhale, twist to the other side. Melting your left shoulder and your left shoulder blade to the floor. Breathe into the lower left rib cage now. Find a sense of softness. And then with your out breath, guide your left knee back into the heart space. Let's pull both knees into chest. Give yourself a nice cozy squeeze and a hug, breathing in. And then as you breathe out, make your way into Savasana. Stretch your legs long, guide your hands to either side of your space. Drop into your body, into the earth. Eyes stay closed. Allow the earth to take you in. Begin to deepen your breath. Gently bringing the awareness back into the body. You can start to wiggle the toes, the fingers, the wrists, the ankles. And then nice and slow, come into a full body stretch, maybe taking the hands behind you. You can begin to cross your right foot over your left foot and rock yourself up into a seated position. Whenever you're ready, no rush. If you'd like to be in Savasana for a while longer, that is always encouraged. All right, if you're here with me in a seated position, let's guide the hands together and just take a nice conscious breath into the heart space, inhaling, filling up, and then exhaling, letting go. Namaste. Thank you, my friends, for joining me today. I really hope you enjoyed this practice. I really appreciate you being here. Let me know how it went for you in the comment section down below. Thank you for being here and showing up for yourself and showing up for this community, because all the inner work that you do here really starts to bleed into the rest of your life, which I'm sure you know by now. All right, guys, remember to subscribe if you have not already subscribed, and give me a nice big thumbs up if you did enjoy this practice. And I will see you very soon on the mat.